So now we are looking at geometric patterns. We want to know what these are actually about when it comes to the geometric patterns, because this is very important. When we look here, we're doing mental maths. So write the next four numbers in each sequence. So when we look at A, we've got 15, 30, 45. But we need to find the difference between these numbers. When we look at the difference, it's 15. So when we add in our mental maths, we say 15, 30, 45. 45 plus 15 gives us what? 60. 60 plus 15 gives us what? It gives us 75. And that is how we do our mental maths in adding. And then you look at your B. When you look at your B, you've got 105, 107, 109. What is actually the difference there? When you minus 107 from 5, what does it give you? So that's your 7 minus 5. And then we have our numeric pattern. What is it? A sequence of numbers that follows the rule. Now the rule is the difference between the consecutive terms. When we look at the sequence down there, what do we see? We see that there's a difference, right? When we say 15 minus 5, what does it give us? What is the difference? 10 is the difference. So maybe as from 55, we get what? 65. Then we express the rule in words. As you can see there, times 3 plus 1, we use a symbol. So in words, sentence, where it says each term is multiplied by 3 and 1, you use your words and then you use your symbol when it comes to expressing the rule. So as you see there, there's a pattern for the first 3 terms. Number 1, term 1, it's 2 times 1 equals what? 2 minus 1 gives us 1. The term 2 times 2 is 4 minus 1 gives us 3. The term 3 times 2 gives us 1 is what? It's 6 minus 1, it gives us 5. So when it comes to the general formula, it's the term, then it's the value minus 1. Finding the 10 term, it's very easy. You just put your 10 in the bracket, you times it by 2. Gives you 20 minus 1, which is the general term, equals 19. Then remember, this is our geometric pattern, right? Very simple as you see it. Now look at your wall. You know how a wall looks like. You are surrounded by walls. In this classroom, you are surrounded by walls. You can see they are building into a pattern form. So it's very easy for you to see that, okay, this is your wall. You come across it every day. When you guys play, you build into layers. As you see there, it's our scorch. Our scorch is also basically into walls. As you see our scorch down there, we can see that it's into walls, but it's built into pattern. So it's shown on the street. As you jump from pattern to pattern. Now, let's study this pattern. How are we going to study it? In term 1, the first term, we see how many seeds? 4 seeds, because we count there 1, 2, 3, 4. In the second term, we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, okay, we've got 4, we've got 7. What is 7 minus 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 3. So the difference is 3. So 7 plus 3 equals what? 10. So 10 is in your term 3. That's a very simple one. And this is how we study our pattern, because it's very important to understand exactly what is the difference. So that's our pattern. It forms, it goes difference by difference, plus 3, plus 3, plus 3. We need to remember that in this pattern, right, we also can put it into a table form. when we put it into a table form, we're able to see how the rule aligns in which we calculate. Maybe, for example, when it comes to the first term, as we have 4 seeds, so we can say 2 times 4 equals 8. That's another method, actually. That's a different method that we use. So you can say 2 times 4 minus 4 gives us 4. For your second term, we can say 2 times as a second term is 7. We say 2 times 7 is what is 14. Minus what? Minus 7, we get another 7. And that is how we basically understand our term. And then if we go to term 3, how many seeds? We've got 10 seeds. So you can say 2 times 10 minus 20 minus 10 equals 10. That is another way we can basically express it into terms. In our rule, we can say Tn1. As you can see, we've got the first value 1. So 4. So you can say 4 minus 1 and then plus 1. As you can see there, that is our table. You can see that our table, it basically aligns with the geometric pattern. So we've got first there our 4, 7, 10, which we discussed about. Now we have the other ones. When we discuss them, we add what? The difference 3. 10 plus 3 is 13. 13 plus 3 is 16. 16 plus 3 is 19. So when we look at a geometric pattern, we now show it by drawing a table to make sure that we understand it. It makes it very easy to understand. Always remember that. We've got another general formula, a different method suggested by another learner. It's basically similar. So it's basically another method that I discussed about. For example, the other three values terms we didn't discuss about is term 4, which is 2 times 13 equals what? 26 minus 13 equals 13. So that's how we get the answer. It's very important for you to know how you get the answer. This is another different formula, but you need to understand why do we get 19 in term 6, the last one, sum over there. Why do we get 19? It's because we said 19 times 2, right? After getting what 19 times 2 is, we minus 19 again. Then we get the 19. Like in your term 5, we said 16 times 2. 16 times 2 is what? It's 32. Minus 16 equals 16. So it's very important that this is another approach, another method you can use. And how you get the answer, it's very important. So always remember. Thank you.